Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisaTarot. I get messages through songs, so when you're but in, when you're but out. Like, share, subscribe, follow, drop a tip, a cash app. wtfLisaTarot. Like, share, I already said that. Down my stores, wtfLisa, eBay. It is a random store. wtfLisa.com. Candle, sage, incense, personal readings, jewelry. You can also get readings if you email wtfLisaTarot@gmail.com. And, hit me up on social media if you can, or if you want a reading. I can't even fucking talk. I have The Who, Baba O'Reilly. I just ended a reading about gang stalkers dying. Now here we go, out here in the fields. I found for my bills. I get my back into my living. Well, great. What's this energy? I hope it's a different one. I get bored with the gang stalker stuff. They're dumb. Muppet Show. But it's the Muppets. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't need to fight to prove I'm right. Justice and Ten of Cups. Bitch, suck it, suck it, suck it. Oh, that's the vibe. Hermit, suck it. Now we have this energy. Hermit, King of Pentacles. Someone hanging onto their shit. Protection vibes. It could be just an overall energy of a protected motherfucker. Bow, bow, bow. I don't need to fight to prove I'm right. I don't need to be forgiven. Bitch, I got this in the bag. What are you talking about? What's going on here? Projection vibes. 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Don't cry. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm going to set this bitch with this one. Why it's a matching pair? The Boss. And I'm also going to put King of Pentacles because it's the same fucking person. Sally, take my hand. Well, okay, here's Sally. Sally, take my hand. We'll travel south across the land. Maybe coming to you will be an incredible offer. Just whatever it is. Maybe here's the way out. The way out is through. If that doesn't mean anything, the message ain't for you. 9 of Swords. It's like Alice in Wonderland vibes. Page of Pentacles. Alice fell down the hole and she's following what? The White Rabbit. King of Pentacles, and he is leading her out. It's a little different from your traditional Alice tale, but Alice followed the White Rabbit to get out of the teenage wasteland. Fucking Wonderland. Teenage wasteland, but it's a Wonderland. Alice would be the Queen of and King of Swords. Why? This is the balanced individual following the White Rabbit out of the rabbit hole. They're all wasted! It's like Camelot. It's a silly fucking place. Page of Wands. Alice, how'd you fall down the rabbit hole? 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands. It doesn't feel like you should be here, or it just could be that a demon trapped you in the rabbit hole and you've been trying to get out because you don't belong there. 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords, you don't belong there, baby. Someone trapped you in there. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and it's time for you to make that great escape. We have 6 of Swords and death, but in this case, it's not death, it is a rebirth, and not a, rising up out of the 7. It's the thing, 7. 4 of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Slowest knight of the deck, but now Inanna, it's time to rise out, out of the underworld. 3 of Cups, and a switch with Damo to, whatever you want to call him. Fucking names. 10 of Wands. They change the names, and I get confused, and then they're all mad at me, and I'm like, well, we're changing the fucking names. Why am I saying that? I don't know. The names have been changed to protect the innocents. I don't know this vibe. But Alice, it's time to leave the fucking rabbit hole. It's not Wonderland, it's Teenage Wasteland. Let's get a little bit of tea for funsies, and then we'll just move on. There's just a million stories, and most of them are usually the same. Third party, Alice, Rabbit, Mad Hatter, Queen off with their heads. There's just more than 3. Get into the bag, unlucky energy vampires. If it's not Alice, it's Silky Slana. Yes, pick the narrative you like, alright? Wise, but karma. Intuitive. This energy to me is the White Rabbit leading Alice through the rabbit hole to avoid the worst of the karma. Know what I mean? Sweat, the all-American Rajack. So Alice got trapped in a rabbit hole, but the rabbit took pity on Alice and helped try to guide her away from it. I'm a bad seed, blame it on the TV. And maybe it was just because my grandma raised me. I didn't have any good role models, but I can get Alice out of this shit. Tell me what honest is. Ace of Pentacles. This bitch don't belong here. I'm gonna get her out. Three of Swords. She's a good girl. Star too, so she don't belong here. King of Wands and sweat, sweat. I'm making you sweat, sweat, sweat. King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. Is this vibe of maybe a demon saw an angel, but instead of trying to kill her, Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, like he's supposed to. Seven of Swords, he lied, and Queen of Cups, sister helped her get the slip. Temperance, Chariot energy, and she just followed her guide because Empress, Queen of Pentacles. This is Alice, baby, the biggest deal. Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. She knew something was funky. Devil, but then it dropped and fell in reverse. So it's this energy of dodging bullets, and maybe something was bad, but it was this vibe of like, okay, this was bad, but it was either this or something 100 times worse is the vibe. I just started thinking about Elijah, the prophet Elijah from the Bible, and one of the most bad, if not, well, you know, it's debatable, but Elijah to me in my mind is like one of the most badass fucking people in the Bible, and everyone's like, oh, Jesus, and it's like, no, you check out Elijah. Elijah is the shit. And but people commonly thought Elijah was an asshole. One of my favorite things to point out as an example about him is that I think he was with Elisha. I get the names mixed up. They changed the names. It's confusing. They're doing their shit, traveling around, being fucking cool and whatever. The E Squad, Elijah and Elisha. And they stop and they're staying with these old people. Again, more E Squad, elderly, Elijah, Elisha. There's a man, an old woman, and a fucking cow, and they're poor. And before they leave, Elijah prays that their cow dies. And people, Elisha's like, the fuck, you fucking asshole? It's like Jay and Silent Bob vibes I'm getting from these two. Anyway, he's like, you fucking asshole. Except in Silent Bob's talking. And then Elijah's like, look, it's this vibe where you may not like my methods, but they fucking make sense. The angel of death was there. When the angel of death is there, it's taking something whether you like it or not. It was there for the old woman. Elijah said, why don't you take the cow instead? So it's not that he was being a dick, like, oh, I hope their fucking cow dies. It was, there's nothing you can do. This is the situation. You gotta make a choice. I say take the cow and leave the old lady so she can be with her husband longer. Tomorrow comes. I have Flashlight from Pitch Perfect, Jessie J. When tomorrow comes, I know the road is long. I look up to the sky. It's this energy of, sometimes we're given choices we don't like, but we have to make a fucking choice. Shit, or get off the pot, or things just die. So you may have to make a hard choice, but you make a fucking choice because it's the right choice. And Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, Flashlight. Leading Alice Will out of the rabbit hole was a good choice. Four Cups, Strength, Lovers. Good karma for you, boo-boo. You're still a fucking asshole, but you did something good. World, Ace of Swords, and Three of Cups. That's the beginning. That's a step in the right direction for this bad guy. This flashlight, my flashlight. I saw the signal and I got out the rabbit hole, says Alice. You're an asshole, rabbit, but thank you. I see the process. Thanks, it could have been worse. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, but I started saying Nine of Cups. That's interesting. Sun and Ten of Wands. Shit was bad, but it could have been worse. And the rabbit, Hangman, Nine of Cups. I don't know what this vibe is, but the rabbit. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands was still trying to get you out of there, Alice. Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords. Maybe some of you just thinking about all the bullets you dodged. Thinking about Three of Wands, Magician energy, Six of Pentacles. Bullets you dodged, listening to your gut. That could be just the white rabbit. People confuse metaphors, parables with real shit, and then they get all mad at you. And they're like, you shouldn't take things seriously. And you're like, yeah, I know. And they're like, yeah, and you're like trying to tell them, no, I'm talking to you. You're my flashlight, but they don't get it. Some people don't see the signal, but Alice did. Good on you, Alice.